another again the rope
Another situation.
because he was too slow to give me back the rope.
And so we came in, and he didn't drag it out of the water, did he?
No, he didn't. No, he was worried about doing 2 loops around the thing, which is not good either.
No, because then you can't pull it.
You can pull it.
It's difficult to pull anyway.
And next thing I saw was, I was like, oh, not again.
I had the buzzer go because I was at the front letting out a bit more anchor chain. And I went, oh no, something's gone. And I came back and the oil light was on. And I thought, either the edges just packed up or...
Well, anyway, it was too hot, so now you were fresh.
I know, but actually the water wasn't that bad. Once you got in, it was actually quite warm, but I guess it's quite stagnant here. Very murky.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to drink it. We left the mooring this morning, and it was blowing up a little bit there. It was still kind of around about 25 knots. There hadn't been any wind overnight, and we've come out to go around the other side of the island to another bay where we think there'd be some more shelter. But the wind blew up to over 40 knots, and the next thing we thought was the windscreen machine was flying off the back of the boat, and in fact it was the Code Zero had blown itself out again of its reefing and was flying around in midair, so we had to dive on top of that and try and recover it, which we've done reasonably successfully. But the Martini Kimi is back, and back with revengeance. So I've just seen some rocks awash, which I'm looking for as we're going along. So we're going to have to deal with that again now for the next few days, I think. We're in Simi, which is here, and we're in the capital of Simi, and we are going to leave here, travel round the east side of the island and round the bottom tip here and come into this little bay, and in here I understand there is a beautiful monastery which we are going to look at and spend the night. So that's was a bit of bad luck. I thought I'd show you what happened, or at least what we think had happened. So that's the harbour wall, and that's the seabed, and we were kind of sitting here quite happily, and our anchor was trundled off down in this direction. It probably went along the seabed and was clamped in about there. Now, last night we had an almighty surge come into the pool here, into the harbour, and the boats were going backwards and forwards and shunting, and I think at that point our anchor came out of the mud, because we had to take in some more anchor chain to keep the boat in position. So we landed up with our anchor chain doing something like this, and our anchor in there. Now, what we didn't know at the time, and the diver has told us, that running along the seabed at this point is an old chain that they used to use for lazy lines. And basically, if you've got the chain running along like that, and this is held in every now and then with big concrete blocks, our anchor went underneath it and got jammed. So I think the diver had to go down there and he had to wriggle it all the way out, and then he could, it was free to come out. So I don't think there was much chance of us getting it out. I had been down for a swim yesterday evening to make sure it was okay, but I couldn't see anything. So that is it. So we're €100 lighter.
Fishing?
Do you have fish to sell?
Yeah, here. Come. Photo.
Back in Rio. Carla, olha o teto.
What's this? This is the bread?
Yeah.
We just arrived in Kos, and we had a think because the guy was he was taking the rope. He wasn't quick enough, so the rope went into the water and it went into the propeller again.
Yeah. It's not the first time this has happened to us, and I think really it's,
Mr. Fowler had to go in the water.
I had to go in the water again, and basically I think it's because the propellers are right at the back of the boat. They're only just tucked in actually, and if you get anything in the water, it's just round that propeller. And also your brother came.
My brother and my sister-in-law came. They spent 10 days
10
with
days,
us.
yep.
And then we went to Simi, which was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful, very different architecture.
Yeah, it's based on Italian architecture apparently.
It's beautiful, beautiful colors. We have been seeing everything in white for the last 2 months. So
Wow.
I think so
And
going
bougainvillea.
was just shocking, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually. It was very colourful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Until we went to leave, and then the anchor got caught on something underneath the boat. And you were very lucky because you were the one that said, "I think that's a diver."
Well, I saw this guy going on the boat, and he had all the equipment
Yeah.
there. So I just saw, "Do you work here?" And he was like, he was on the phone.
Yeah. And if you ever need a diver in Simi, go to the bakery by the end of the quay because he owns the bakery as well.
Yeah, and the fish farm.
And the fish farm, apparently. And in fact, what we didn't show you in this video was on our trip around Simi, we actually, the Jenica, or the Code Zero blew out, and the sheet went flying, and the sheet went around the prop as well. So that was actually 2 ropes around props within a few days, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it? And the fishing line too.
Well, when we got in the
middle
water
of this,
to sort it out,
we
forgot about
the fishing line, and
and
then
the fishing line was around the port.
the other one.
Nightmare, wasn't it?
It was a busy day.
It was a busy day. That
4
was a
swims.
4 swims that day. If you follow my blog, it was 4 swims in one day. But the monastery in Simi was absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful anchor to stay there. It was very calm.
Yeah,
it was
very calm.
beautiful. The monastery was beautiful. Yeah.
It was absolutely lovely. And
Yes.
what can we say? We're having a wonderful time, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
This anchor is not very calm.
No, we're down the bottom of Rhodes at the moment because we're going to make a very big jump, sort of 10-hour trip across to the next island, and hopefully we're going to do that tomorrow morning. But the Melteam is not blowing, and there's a westerly coming in from sort of Malta, Italy way, Sicily way, and we're hoping that's going to change overnight. But this is a very unfortunate anchorage.
It is. It's a lot of jet skis and windsurfers, and so it's really busy.
Yeah, we have to share the ocean with them.
We are not used to.
So thank you very much.
Thank you
As
very
you can
much
tell, we're
for
enjoying
following.
ourselves.
Yes.
And thank you for watching.
And thank you for watching and for following us. Hope you can see us on Patrons as well, because we have a bit more there.
A few more programs there.
more programs there, where we talk more personally.
Yeah, about our lives and how we feel about this.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Hope you can subscribe and see you again soon. Bye.
Thank you.